Hello and welcome to another episode of Bored at the Right Time. Today we're going to discuss one of my favorite 90s albums. So today I'm going to be looking at Bonnie Raitt's Nick of Time, which includes the hits Thing Called Love, Nick of Time, and Love Letter. Okay, here's a 90s pressing, an original, hard to come by. I don't see this one a lot, and it has the hype sticker on it. And this is a retail version, not a record club version. And it's very flimsy. Very flimsy. In fact, the vinyl isn't even that clean looking. And that's flimsy as well, but it has the purple capital logo. Okay. And this is a well-played copy. This you can tell just by the wear on the spindle hole. Sort of, this copy is very well played. And as you know, it deserves to be, because it's really a great album. I kind of think this was the first in like a string of really good albums by Bonnie Raitt in the 90s. And I mean, her last two albums were phenomenal. Obviously, Nick of Time, that's a great, one of those love songs. Love came in the nick of time. And then you have the John Hiatt song, Thing Called Love, which this was an explosive hit for her. I think her two main songs that she's like known for is Thing Called Love and Let's Give 'Em Something to Talk About. Those are like her two hits, you know what I mean? Love Letter, that's another great one. And so there's a lot of good songs on the first side. And as well, when you flip it over, it opens with Have a Heart, which I remember I used to watch reruns of Saturday Night Live on Comedy Central. And she was on, and she sang this song. And it's very, late 80s, early 90s, and it's almost like a reggae song. It's kind of cool. But anyway, this one is produced by Don Was, and I think I discussed him in the past. He's the one that I first sort of recognized by dealing with Roy Orbison, probably the 2 years before, when he was recording Mystery Girl. But so this is produced by him. As I said, this is a well-enjoyed copy, and I think I paid a little extra because it had the hype sticker on it. I paid $15 for this. And I was looking for this record. So in 2017, I bought this record. And I find that when you're looking for a record, you're never going to find it unless you buy it online. But if you go into a record store with sort of an idea of what you're looking for, you're not going to find it, or at least that's my luck. Put in the comments below if you've ever walked into a record store and found what you were looking for that day. This is a great record. I can't recommend it highly enough. And, to be honest, I remember when we first got a CD player, this was one of the first CDs my father bought. And keep in mind, CDs used to be, $30, sometimes $50 for a double. I mean, they were expensive. So CD players were, not all that common, to be honest with you. The late 80s. I mean, granted, CDs have been around since like 81, maybe even the late 70s, if you count all the Japan technology things that were going on. But CDs were very expensive. So, I mean, we only had maybe 4 CDs that I can remember. It was the Billy Joel Greatest Hits 1 and 2, It was The Doors' Greatest Hits, the Pretty Woman soundtrack, and of course, this record, or CD, I should say. But yeah, so I think this is a very enjoyable record from start to finish, and that's my take on Bonnie Raitt's Nick of Time. And if you would be so kind as to like and subscribe and smash that notification button so you know when I update videos, which is on Mondays. And if you have any ideas for videos or any comments or suggestions, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. So until next time, thanks for watching.